I'm on my way to Budapest. I'm flying on Ryanair and I'm only taking my singular backpack, so wish me luck.
Created the library.
There's Parliament.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go to the castle. We can walk that way.
Okay, good.
And that'll take us
to the little staircase.
Hello.
Stairs to our castle.
It's like you guys are my little personal gnomes.
Yeah.
This is Hogwarts.
It's fantastic.
Every video clip that I'm gonna get is just gonna be you guys being total dweebs in the background. Here I am in my motherland. Very beautiful. It is so beautiful here, and it makes me think about what it would be like to be a young person in love, kind of like walking around this city and exploring it. I feel like that would be such an incredibly romantic experience where you would have these moments of like outstanding beauty and then also more like grungy hidden stuff, and I love that.
Fújnak a fellegek Somogy megye felől. Sokat gondolkoztam a soraim felől. Sokat gondolkoztam, még annak előtte. Felségetnél sorsom, vagyunk rendelve. Sokat gondolkoztam a régi atyákról, világon való sok bújdosásinkról.
It's probably behind right where we're standing.
Sok bújdosásinkról.
Hello from Budapest. Just had to check out the drawer that's on the nightstand. I don't know if I've recorded much of anything, but I am here and I got in last night. I haven't been here in 10 years, and I feel like the last time I was here, I don't know, maybe I just had a smaller frame of reference or something, but I feel like it feels like it's actually really huge. The scale of things feels so much bigger than I think I was like perceiving it to be the last time I was here. And last night it just was like so magnificent, especially in comparison to Stockholm, because I feel like Stockholm is very, beautiful in its own way, but it's not like, it's like pretty small, and it feels like the scale of buildings, especially the scale of like the palace and stuff, it is big, but it's not huge. And it feels like Budapest has like so many kind of like big buildings and yeah, and maybe also is like a little bit older. I feel like I need to look up into the history a bit more, but it's always interesting coming here because I have a long family history in Hungary, long and well documented, I would say. It's like the side of my family that I know by far the most about, and I still have a lot of family that lives here, so it's always a little bit like of this kind of feeling of like, what's my place here? And I don't speak Hungarian yet, but yeah, I think when your family, I'm now the second generation out of Hungary, and so it's like, yeah, I don't know what it means. it's very beautiful, and it's interesting to just think about like the cultural legacy. My mom and I were talking a lot today about how heavily ornamented so many of the buildings are, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's almost overwhelming. I mean, it is overwhelming, just like the extent to which these buildings are ornamented. And actually today it really struck me. I felt like we were walking around in Pest, kind of like around like Vatsiutsa and stuff like that, and around like the National Museum, but it sort of feels like Budapest is like what Paris used to feel like. Like, I feel now, the recent times that I've been to Paris, it feels kind of gentrified, or like almost like Americanized, or like globalized in a way where it feels like it sort of doesn't retain a lot of its like core cultural, what is the word I'm looking for? Core cultural indicators or something. It's like it's sort of become an image of itself, and also, yeah, I don't know if it's just like a sort of nostalgic thing, but it just, the past couple of times that I've been to Paris, I've kind of been like the city doesn't feel like interesting to me. But I feel like Budapest has this feel, I mean, it's overwhelming, but it also feels like there's a lot to be uncovered here, and there's like a lot of mystery behind every door and every wall. I don't know, it sort of has this kind of underlying like interest in my mind that Paris doesn't really have anymore. But it also feels like in this sort of scope of the buildings and maybe the age that they were most recently built up, it feels like they sort of share some sort of kindred relationship. I'm here with my parents, and that's fun, challenging in its own right, but it's very nice to see them, even if I'm kind of like getting annoyed or being like, oh my god, you guys, like, what are you doing? Another fun, unrelated update to being in Budapest is that today over breakfast I was talking to my parents about my paper that I need to write in the next couple of weeks for class, and I was talking about the sort of topics that I had thought about writing about, and my first thought had been that I wanted to write about this play that I saw several weeks ago, Exili Hello-Kitty-City, which is like a sort of take on Waiting for Godot. And as I was talking about it with them today, I kind of became more convinced that this is like what I should do. So I ended up DMing the girl who wrote the play on Instagram and being like, hey, love the play, I'm in this class, I'm thinking about writing my paper about the play, like, would you be down to send me the script so that I can like read it and cite it in my paper. I don't know why, but I felt kind of like, oh, she's like too cool, like she's gonna be like no, or just not respond to my message or whatever. But then I was thinking, if someone wanted to write a paper about one of the plays that I had written, I would be so pumped and like absolutely send this to them, which is exactly what happened. She messaged me back and was like, that's so cool, yes, absolutely, like send me your email and I'll send it to you. So that was very nice, and I'm looking forward to reading that and working on it. It makes me feel like, okay, I have a direction, I know what I'm doing, like this feels good, and I can kind of get my teeth sunk into this, and I haven't left it too late. Like the paper I think is due in about 2 weeks, so that's good. Today with my parents, we just had a little breakfast here. I brought them some cinnamon buns and a cardamom bun, which they very much enjoyed. And then we walked around Pest. I don't think we were really doing anything. We were kind of just like walking around looking at stuff. Then we went to this cafe for lunch that my mom wanted to take me to, which is like Goldfinch Cafe. I don't know the name of it. I don't know. It was very cozy. It was cute. I had some gnocchi that was very good because I also got extremely hungry and just like, I'm a force to be reckoned with when I get hungry and I'm out trekking in a city it's like my least good side comes out then. So anyway, was kind of in a sort of a, not hangry, I don't get hangry, I get like crabby, kind of like, yeah, I guess that's essentially hangry. So anyway, we got lunch at this place. It was very cozy. We enjoyed our lunch, and then we walked around a bit to some vintage stores and just poked around, but I flew here with one backpack on Ryanair, so it doesn't look good in terms of me taking anything back with me, but it did make me excited to kind of do some more vintage shopping when I'm back in Stockholm, because I'll have a little bit more room. And also, I'm like so bored with the clothes that I have now. I feel like my wardrobe is so small in terms of what I brought that I'm actually wearing, so I am very motivated to increase that. I had kind of big ambitions of what I was going to do here. Like, I'm going to go to this museum, I'm going to go to So far, that's not been the case. I woke up so freaking, I like felt hungover this morning, and I've been just kind of like, what's going on all day long? That is that. Goodbye. I'm going up 2 floors to see my parents.
Hi guys, welcome to Budapest. I just wanted to show you my outfit of the day. So today I have some jeans on, my Bluntstones of course, and then on top I'm wearing a little jacket, and I've got a nice wool turtleneck, and then of course can't forget your mittens. So these are really good in all weather. Oh, I'm over here, sorry. These are really good in, oh sorry, I'm right here. These are really good in all weather, but especially a moderate, I don't know, I'd give it about 45 degrees. Oh. 45 degrees. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'm so excited to keep showing you around Budapest.
You thought.
I did.
Oh, yeah, here.
Like, I thought it was like the height of elegance, you know, like, oh, yeah, they must never buy this sort of thing.
Well, that's true. She never does buy that.
I like this color. It's kind of stickers.
Oh, mommy copy.
Hello. I'm not actually wearing mittens.
Okay, let's just go.
Shirt sleeves. There is sun, and it feels amazing.
Fújnak a fellegek Somogy megye felől. Sokat gondolkoztam a soraim felől. Sokat gondolkoztam, még annak előtte felségednél sorsom el vagyon rendelve. Sokat gondolkoztam a régi atyákról, világon való sok bújdosásainkról.
We're gonna go have lunch with my grandma's cousin.
First cousin.
Her mother's son and his wife. Yeah. And I'm the only person in the entire city who's walking around in a short sleeve shirt. Because everybody's really bundled up, but I'm like, it feels great out. So what is everybody doing in their Arctic wear? I don't know.
They were here.
Want me to respond?
It's time to take out our bottle of Unicum.
What, you're gonna wield it at the door?
Yeah.
We have a bottle of Unicum for those watching at home.
Do you want to describe what Unicum is?
Yes,
It's
Unicum
a botanical
is
liqueur.
it is this.
In America, it's known as Zwack. But this is
Zwack.
the real deal. It's a complex brew of herbal and I bet it was more
Budapest
interesting.
Odessa távolság, szóval és Ligvanában. Ó!
Between Odessa.
Three, four more. The last year was a rabbit. What does it mean, the first?
Like,